Hello there guys, my name is Jay or the 8 and welcome to a new episode of Empyrion Survival on the multiplayer server, which we still have. It doesn't really get used that much, but I have a noob with me today. I have Glenn, or as he's known on his YouTube channel, I'll link him in the description, the Crazy Gremlin. Hello Glenn.
Yo.
How's it going, my noob?
I am bricking it, really.
Don't worry, you'll be fine as long as you don't kill me. I mean, I've already basically killed myself because I've actually gave myself poison.
Yeah, that was a stupid move.
Yeah, it was a pretty stupid move. So Glenn is pretty new, well, very, very new to Empyrion. He hasn't really.
This is the second time I've come on it.
Haven't really got a clue what you're doing it, do you? But
no.
So managed to pick him up from his escape pod, and he's here now. And in that time, I managed to poison myself, and yeah. Well, you've kind of got the gist of getting your inventory sorted, haven't you?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of. Just
Not
tell me
too
what
bad.
stuff have you got in your inventory? Just hover over them all. Show me.
Let's have a look. Drill, flashlight, projectile pistol, 50 cal bullets, chainsaw, small O2 bottle, Prometheum fuel pack,
Okay.
emergency O2 generator. Am I going to have to say everything I've got in here?
That should be fine. That should be fine. All right. Well, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to I need an what's it, antidote? I got antidote pills. Yeah, I need well, we can actually make antidote pills because we have stuff. Have you got any?
Do you start with some?
Just check. They should look like they're like a little pill packet sort of thing.
No, mostly rations, small med kit now.
Oh no! Talking of which, it's actually just disappeared. My poison. I managed to survive. Cool. There we go.
Good.
Yeah. So one thing that you're gonna how should we go about this? What do you want to know first? What sort of what do you want to do? You want to just know the basics?
Yeah. Well, I would like to build something like a vehicle or something like that.
Right. Well, I'll teach you about the hotbar first, because there's a lot of things you're going to have to keep an eye on when you're in combat and flying and shit and all that other stuff. So,
Right.
you got your health, which is obvious, your food, which is obvious, oxygen, which you know, which is if you hit you can put your helmet on and off, you toggle it on and off. The way you know is the little black sort of fade that appears, that's when your helmet's on, yeah. So it's kind of not so obvious if you don't know what you're looking for, but yeah, you still get your helmet on.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I toppled it off.
No.
There we go.
You've then got your stamina. Stamina is something that's quite interesting because you can get like poisoned and stuff, but the poison won't affect your health; it'll affect your stamina. If you run out of stamina,
doesn't make sense.
Well, some poisons affect you in different ways. So it's like an MMO RPG sort of thing. So yeah,
that's cool.
So you've got like your stamina, which is again self-explanatory. If you run, you use it up, whatever else. You've got your speed, which when you're flying, you'll have another one of these boxes on the right-hand corner, which will tell you everything about the ship. So you'll be able to see all these things about how fast you're flying and stuff, how fast you're walking. You've got gravity, and that's really you need to know. It does tell you if your helmet's on and off down there as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
So yeah, so if you're in a 0G environment, you can see gravity, and you can toggle your jetpack on when you're in space, and you'll fly around, which is cool. So yeah, you know that pressing F is to pick stuff up and interact with things.
Yes, I know that much.
If you want to drop something, like if I wanted to drop these 10 bottles of purified water to you, I can click them, drag them, and go drop down the bottom in the inventory screen. You have drop and trash. Try not to get them too mixed up, because you can accidentally bin one of the rarest things in the game, and then you want to kill yourself.
Where the hell did that just go?
What'd you do?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
It should be in your inventory if you.
I'm looking.
Is it in your actual inventory?
Oh, purified. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So if you go back into your tab menu.
Just come out of it. Yeah.
Sorry, you've got tech trees, right? These are really, really important, and you've probably seen me use them in some of my videos.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Tech trees, they're self-explanatory again. If you want to unlock something, you have to level up. And then you'll get unlock points to do that. I actually have 411 unlock points, which is quite mental. But as you progress through levels, I think the leveling up on here is quite slow.
Okay.
So as you progress through levels, you get XP through picking up food, killing stuff, placing blocks, blowing stuff up. You get basic XP for everything, but it's minimal amounts for some things. And basically you can unlock different things you can do. So different tools you can unlock, like a multi-tool, which you will need, a drill, like a new drill, new pistols, a pulse rifle, rocket launchers, and as you unlock weapons and things like that, you will get the things to fuel them. You'll unlock the things you'll unlock the ammunition for like guns and stuff.
That's
so
cool.
if you unlock a turret, you'll unlock
like
the
that.
ammunition to get that turret up and functional and firing and stuff.
I was going to say, because that seems a bit pointless that you wouldn't.
Yeah, you'd have to unlock two things. Yeah.
Not the bullets, because that's like getting a vehicle
and not being able to fuel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bike has unlimited power, so if you follow me, we'll head over to the other base, the lesser looking base. Oh, and you see this building, right? Crucial thing, if you want to build so much, right? Buildings like this base that I've got here.
So submerged underwater.
Yeah. If you look under the water, we have structural integrity. So you have to put, like these things on. Hold C to drop down in the water.
Woo.
There we go,
Okay.
and then spacebar to fly up again. But we have these pillars that basically hold everything up. If you hold U, is it U? N, sorry. If you hold N.
I was going to say, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
If you hold N
N.
and go structural integrity on the little tick box. Ow. Ow. I accidentally pressed U, didn't I? There we go.
Oh.
Everything's like gone a weird shade of green.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll see how it sort of peters out into like a more like amber colours in areas and stuff. Basically, that if you get to red, that means the thing's going to collapse. So you have to, when you build
I like that. That's quite cool.
Yeah, so especially building over water, it's basically like a free floating object. But you can't build like Minecraft in here. You have to build structural supports in it, which is something I've always enjoyed in this. It's difficult to get used to, and it's difficult to build, especially when you can't fly for constant amounts of time. But I'll show you something else that will help you.
That's a good thing that it's different from Minecraft, though, because obviously in Minecraft you can make like anything in the sky, but
Yeah.
when it comes to this, you have to have structure, and I like how realistic that is.
Yeah, it's great.
I think that's why I prefer that to Minecraft.
Yeah, and helmet again. Don't forget your helmet.
Okay.
There we go. If you want to, say, build something it's a bit tricky to get to. Alright, so we're standing here. We want to get on the roof without using our jetpack because we've got to place some blocks that are awkward. If you hit F5, you'll get a little drone out, and you'll see mine floating around. And you'll see me floating around. There you go. And it's just, again, WASD, spacebar, and C. And you'll float around.
That is brilliant.
And you can only go to a certain distance with this, but if you want to get to those hard-to-reach places, you can do.
And you can actually put like blocks and stuff down.
Yeah. Whatever you have in your hand. If you have a multi-tool in your hand, which allows you to get rid of blocks and sort of repair blocks and stuff, you can use this. And also, if you want to say paint something, you put the paint gun on your hotbar, and you'll be able to paint something. So it's good like that. It's really, really good. So if you want to get out of that, just hit F5 again, and the drone will instantly just disappear. Don't ask me how that happens. It's a special robot.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So if we now head on over to the big building with the turrets on, and we'll go through the double doors. What's Robin got in the survival? Ooh, Robin! Robin's been leaving little things for me here. So,
Good on you, Robin.
Yeah, there were actually some poison pills in here, which would have sorted out my my issues I was having.
You're serious? We've been wandering around trying to find a cure.
There's 4 stomach pills here, which would have cured my poison. Anyway, so
trust that to happen.
Yeah. Also, with food, any raw food you have has any raw food that includes cans of stuff. That has a perish time, and that perish time, I believe, is in minutes.
That's the realistic thing. That's the only realistic thing I'm not happy with.
Yeah, so like if you get food, if you get like steak or something, the best thing to, if you get like raw meat, the best thing to do is keep the raw meat up until the point where you think it's going to go off soon, and then you put it through the furnace, or well, put it through your survival constructor and make it into meat that you can then eat, or extend the life of it, because it's the perish time basically goes back to full when you put it through the process.
So could you actually put like chemicals through the state? Like, can you like combine it with some chemicals to make it last longer?
No, but you can make it into if you get the tech tree power and all the goods you need, you can make something called an emergency ration, which I think is something you have.
Yeah, I do. I've noticed I've got it.
Yellow and black looking thing. Yeah, those don't have a perish time.
Well, yes, because it's a vacuum seal packet.
So yeah, exactly. So you could eat that whenever, but they only give you a few, and you can, I believe, construct them at later points. But they do take quite a lot of resource to make them. But once you've got them, they're there forever until you eat them, which is great. Other things are good are tinned foods like canned meat and veg. Those are you'll come across them, and those are really useful because they last quite long. So we're in this base, right? We're in this base, and we want to look at its power or something of the sort. So we hit P, right?
Oh, I can't look at it.
Okay, you look at it, right?
Oh.
So you hit P.
Righto.
This is the internals of this base. So this is telling you what is within this base, all the different blocks we have, all the different operational blocks. So as you go through those menus and open up and close the little drop bar menus and stuff, you'll see that there's like the fridges, the constructors, the med bay, the lights, everything. You can go through and click on those things, and you can either turn them off, or if they're like a light block, you can change the color of the lights, and you can alter the intensity of the light and whatever else.
That's awesome.
So that's like your main control panel for every ship. So when you're in, say, a small ship or a hover vessel or a capital vessel, that's where you'd go to look at things like that, as well as your power. If you go back into that menu, I don't know if you come out of it yet.
No, I'm still
in the bottom right-hand corner, it'll tell you like power stats on how much power the base has got left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and basically you can check all those things out from there. So if you're struggling and you're like, how much power have I got left in this ship? Do I need to turn it off? Go in there and it will tell you. So that's going to be really useful for any ships you make in the future.
Yeah, that is, because I would have thought you might have to you'd have to go to like a control panel.
No, I mean in Space Engineers it is a control panel, but that is basically the short menu for that. It's normally K in Space Engineers, I think. I ain't played it in that long. So it's kind of second nature to me just to know where everything is. Right then, so if you go into the tab menu, I will show you something called the PDA. This is like basically if you get stuck and I'm not here, it'll show you all the tutorials that you can do. And if you want a tutorial showing on the HUD, you can tick the little tick box and tick it on and off if it gets annoying. So you can click on the chapter you want to learn about and go activate chapter. So you can do that, and you've got single player missions, so you can basically go through these missions to get gold coins and stuff. So if you select these are like, these are literally like missions that you can do. So if you do these, you get money from them, which the currency can be used in multiplayer servers to buy things from other people, like trading. And in 6.0, we will get trading with actual people, like NPCs, which will be great. So, yeah, and we even have like faction missions as well. So there's different factions that are already set up in the game. And if you collect so many things, you can basically trade them and get what's the thingy for this? You get like money for them as well. So, yeah. Back in the tab menu again, you have... blueprints. These are quite cool. You'll like these, because if you've got library and you've got factory.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So in this library, this is where any of the things you subscribe to in the workshop will show up, right? So like the New Dawn for me is on here, right? So I could click on the New Dawn. And I could go. No, I can't just spawn it. I have to get all the resources
Oh, so you have to make sure you've got
yeah,
the resources.
it tells you how much of so much resource you need to build the ship.
Ah.
So you can then go to factory. There's a little button called the factory at the bottom, and it'll take you to the factory, which is the second tab along, and basically this will tell you how long it's got left to produce, because essentially what this does is it takes all those resources, you wait 3 hours and 29 minutes or whatever it is. After that period of time in game, it will have built it and you'll be able to drop it down as a big block and then use it.
That's cool.
So if you want to build, if you've got a preferred YouTuber that you like watching and he's got a cool ship you want to basically build yourself, you don't necessarily have to build it block by block. You can just build it through the factory and spawn it in. How cool is that? Yeah,
that is awesome. I don't want to sound cheesy, but the only YouTuber I watch Empyrion is you.
Oh,
so
babe.
I'd have to be your stuff.
Babe. So, anyway, moving on. So you want to build a ship, don't you?
Yes.
Right. Well, you're in luck, really, because Robin and Jeremy kept a lot of resources back here, like shitloads of iron. So I'll show you how to go into the build menus on these. See this block here behind this fridge? This is a constructor, right?
Sorry, what's the fridge?
The fridge is basically it stops things perishing.
No, I know what a fridge is, but I mean, which block is
this one?
That's a fridge.
Yeah, when you click it, it'll open up and it'll tell you what it is anyway.
Oh, you know, that's a big ass fridge.
It's a loud noise when it opens as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you click on this constructor that's behind it.
Okay.
Right, you've got loads of shit happening in there, haven't you? You've got
loads
of in the inventory of that block. You've got shitloads of stuff there, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you look on the template side of things, right? You've got a bunch of tabs on the left-hand side, inside, just under templates. You've got 5 different tabs.
Yeah.
Right, so what you want to build, anything that's red you can't build, right? Anything that's like red and greyed out you can't build. Don't have the resources.
Right.
But anything that you can build will have, it's like its normal colours, like grey or white or whatever it is. So you want to build you want to go into the second tab along, which is called building blocks.
Yeah, I'm on there now, yeah.
And let's build a hover vessel, because Robin and Jeremy hate hover vessels, and I love them to pieces. So click hover vessel starter.
Click hover vessel.
Yeah, you see the one block, it's at the very top, second block along, it's called hover vessel starter. It's got like a little picture of a hover vessel on it. You see him? As you click on the little one called building blocks, and then you've gone down to look inside the inventory for that.
Yeah, it's just hover vessels. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you build that? Is it uncolored? Is it like coloured, or is it red?
Yeah, there's 3 that are red. The rest are grey.
Let me come have a gander. Jump out.
Oh, I forgot.
Let me come have a look. I don't know. So if you jump back in, all those blocks at the very top level, at the very top row, are available to build. So they're white.
Okay.
So if you click hover vessel starter once, it'll come up in the construction queue at the bottom. I felt like you double clicked that then. Glenn.
What? What?
Did you click it?
Where's the option for hover vessel starter?
You see where you clicked building blocks, yeah?
Yeah.
Just below, you've got all those other blocks.
Yeah.
Hover vessel starter is the very top level of those, second one along.
No, it's hard and steel blocks S.
Ah, shit. Sorry, this is about the tech tree. Sorry. Go into your tech tree and see how many tech tree points you've got. Sorry, I'm forgetting that you've not got that many levels.
I've got nothing.
You've got no levels.
Hang on, player levels 2.
You've got 2 player levels. Oh my god. I feel for you.
we said this at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm new to this. I've never played it, so I'm not going to...
Right, okay, go into your tech tree, right. So if you go MISC, you should see a bunch of blocks at the top there. You should see a bunch of things. One called Hover Vessel Starter. Can you click it? And can you go unlock?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So you haven't got enough points to unlock it because it should have a little number against it saying you how much it cost you.
No, because I haven't even got one for base starter.
Can you click on base starter and go unlock?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You do need points for that then. I'll go in here. I'll click Hover Vessel Starter, and if you go back into there quickly, go back into that block, look in construction queue. F. There we go.
Wrong one.
You got it?
Whoa!
You see how it's building all the materials to do that?
Okay, yeah.
Has it finished and has it dropped it to the left hand side?
No, it's still making everything.
Okay, so let's leave that going. You can build blocks, can't you? So you want to look for the block that's called the steel block S.
Hardened steel block S.
No, you just want steel. Hardened steel is like super expensive.
Yeah, steel block S. Yeah, I've got it.
So what you want to do is you want to hold shift.
Yeah.
And you want to click it once.
Hold shift, click it once.
And that will drop 100 into the construction queue.
It's dropped 10.
10, sorry. Hit control. Hold control.
Look,
I am great at this.
Very well at teaching at the
No,
moment.
I'm terrible, I know. So that should have dropped to 100 now.
Now it's at 110.
Yeah, that's fine, because you've put 10 and 100. There we go. So that will build them afterwards, after that one's...
Okay.
After that block's been done. Has it done? Is it nearly done?
Nearly.
What it will do once it's done is it will drop it in the output section.
Yeah, it has.
And then basically take that, drag and drop it into your hotbar.
Yep.
And come over here with me, where all the lights are.
Right.
Over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
See where this block is? The one that looks like Tony Stark's heart. You want to place it over the top of that. You don't have to. It's just me being weird.
Oh no.
So you wanna get it on your inventory and then click.
How do?
Just
do it. Oh.
Oh no, that you threw it. You threw it.
Well.
You threw it. So you want to put it on your hotbar, and you wanna like place it. It should give you like this weird looking blue shape that you can place down.
It has.
Yeah, so just drop it down. Just click. There we go, and it will fall to the floor with gravity. That is the starter of your hover vessel.
Really?
So this is what you'll add blocks to. Do you know when I was building the New Dawn and I basically started off with like a shell? Like...
Yes. Yeah, vaguely.
It's basically the same thing but in a smaller form for hover vessels. Now, you have hover vessels and you have small vessels. They use the same blocks, but they have a different starter block. The reason why is because one hovers, obviously, and the one flies. Hover vessels can't fly. You can't have a mix between the two, sadly.
Damn.
So, yeah. So, what we want to do now is you want to come back over to here where those blocks were being built in here.
Mm-hmm. So,
you should have quite a few that have been built up now, haven't you?
Yes, I have concrete blocks as well.
You don't need them. Concrete blocks can only be used for CV vessels. I'll show you a little cool thing to know. You know when you're in that menu, in the construction menu?
Sorry, I'm going to have to stop you there just a second because my food is flashing.
Oh my god, eat some food. Right.
I haven't got any.
You haven't got any. Right, follow me. We need to go. We need to fly over this wall. Glenn, this way. This way.
Okay.
Over the wall. And use your jetpack to slow you down again so you don't injure yourself. Okay, we need to go back here, and this. You already know how to eat, don't you?
Put it to my mouth and chew.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to come up to some of these crops. These are tomatoes. You want to walk up to the crop, and when your little reticule goes like a yellowish colour, you want to hit F, and you'll pick them. Do that with all these 9 blocks.
You want me to eat them all? Will they grow back?
Yeah, they'll grow back. They've got grow lights under them. See the pinkish purple light?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those are grow lights, so those will essentially, yeah, they'll basically just allow them to grow back.
No.
Oh my god.
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, so you want to just drop them in and then munch on them, didn't you?
Yep. Do I eat them all? Or should I say to them?
Eat them all. Eat them all.
Eat them all!
Eat them all. I'm going to produce some bread anyway that you can snack on.
So some sandwiches.
Basically, the more expensive, the more stuff you throw into your food. So the more, the more the time it takes to produce it.
Yeah.
The sort of better for you it is. So that the more nourishment it gives you. So if you come into this here, it's a food processor, and you'll see I've actually got some food on the go at the moment. I've got some bread. Yeah. If you hover over the bread that's been produced, it will tell you the stats on what it gives you.
Yeah. Food 70, health 50, fresh time 50.
Yeah. So some of these things will basically have ridiculous things on them, like 200 food and stuff like that. Like corn has 40 because it's not very nutritional on its own, but when you make it into something else, it will become more nutritional. Now, if you don't mind, can I just jump in here so I can grab my bread so I can eat, please?
No.
I'm starving.
You are not allowed.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna drop you some anyway because I'm a kind god. I'm a kind god king. There you go.
Xerxes, calm down.
I'm glad somebody gets the reference. Right, so bread for everyone, like Jesus. Alright, so just nibble on that for a little bit. And just hear the munchy noises.
Sorry, dirty mind there.
Where's the corn? Where is the corn? What can I make corn into? I don't think corn has a lot of use in here, to be honest. Pumpkin does. You can make baked pumpkin, which sounds disgusting, but
I've never tried pumpkin actually.
it's nice. It's nice. Alright, let's head back and we can get those blocks now that you're not dying. And we can. I'll just take you through block placement.
You raise me up.
Oh, hiccups now. Alright then. So if did you pick up any of those blocks out the constructor?
Good question.
They might have been produced by now because
no, I haven't picked any more.
Alright, so the advanced constructor has actually produced pretty much all the blocks you need. So
Okay,
I think it's done 106 because I think it may have run out of iron. But
apparently, I have picked up 4.
oh, that's okay. That's where that 4 went.
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah.
I can see him.
So you want to just click them, drag them, put them into your hotbar again.
Oh, hotbar.
Yeah. Everything that you want to make active is in your hotbar, like Minecraft.
Yay. Oh God, yeah, it's here.
Yeah, so you can see it, and basically it will go a colour, like a good colour when you want to place it,
Blue.
right?
Yeah.
Don't place them yet.
Right.
What I want you to do is give me a few, so I can show you a few cool things. So basically, you want to go into it. You want to right-click on the stack that you've got, which will half it, and then you want to go drop.
Halve the stack and then drop. Oh, put on.
Yeah, there we go. So that should be 55. There we go. So basically, with these blocks, have you produced the right ones here?
I hope so. I picked the ones that you told me to.
Ah, it's saying wrong faction. Why is it saying wrong faction? Promote. It's coming up with the wrong faction as me placing blocks down. Alright, you've got access to place those blocks. I'll make myself a starter because I'm cool. I'll make it alongside yours.
Big-headed much.
Yeah, so right, if you right click
yeah.
with the block in your hand, those
yeah.
are all the different types of blocks you get for that block. So you've got all these different
complicated. I don't know how you can build.
You've got all these different angles and things and slopes and stuff. So yeah, if you get a block that's very visible to how it's been rotated, like see the cylinder end, it's just like a dome shape.
Yeah.
If you select that, right, and then as you look at your block now, you'll see it appear, won't you?
Mhm.
You then have you got like a green line going through it?
Yes, that's the center of gravity.
Yeah. That's the rotation axis of the block.
Ah, okay.
So if you toggle through delete, you'll see those change.
Toggle through delete.
Yeah, if you just keep hitting delete, you'll see them toggle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so basically, depending on which way you you have the axis depends on which way it rotates.
Gotcha.
So in the green axis, it will rotate sort of like round from you. So it will go. In the red axis, it will be like on its side rotating, and and then basically to rotate, you've got home and end, which will rotate forwards and backwards. So you can get a good sort of
Okay.
So I'm gonna place my hover starter down now, and I'm gonna build something with you. Zoop. There we go. Here's mine. And
You don't have a competition here.
No, not really. I'm good, bro. I'm good. So
Oh God.
I've built these nipply things on the front of mine.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at the nipply things.
I like nippers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make it into the flying phallus because why not?
Oh, so this is that literally this base that we put down? Is this the?
That is
bottom?
the hover. That's what you bolt all these blocks onto.